Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome back, returning friends, and welcome if you are new here. My name is Abby. I share fashion, lifestyle, handbag review videos, all that kind of stuff here on my channel. So if that's something you're interested in, I would love for you to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell down below. I share new content with you guys each week and just love bringing you these handbag reviews and what's in my bag. So without further ado, let's check out today's video, which is a Pochette Metis, what is in my bag, my thoughts on the bag, the pros and cons, and maybe if it's something that'll work for you. So let's check it out. All right, guys, so this is the Louis Vuitton Pochette Metis. This is the regular monogram print. I have this bag currently full. I've been using this bag for, I want to say about 8 months now, and I really have been enjoying it. But I did want to share with you guys some of my thoughts on it, what's in my bag, and a little bit of the downside to me at the end of the video, if you stay tuned, why I maybe don't like it as much as I thought I would in certain aspects. But overall, I really do love the bag. So let's go ahead and dive in. Okay, so the first thing to note is this bag does have the front buckle. So it does have the buckle closure. You just squeeze these little two pieces together and it opens up the main compartment of the bag. The other option is for storage outside of using the clip. You can use, on the back they have the gold zipper, which is absolutely gorgeous. I love when they have the little chunky hardware details, but this is really easy to access actually. I know some zippers kind of require you to hold the bag a little bit differently so the whole thing doesn't shift, but this one's overall really easy to access. It's really nice for your phone. Or if you want to put something smaller in there. It's not a gigantic pocket, it's a little bit smaller. I have it full right now in the bag, so it's kind of hard to tell. So it is probably about the size of, I think mine is an XL phone, and it still does fit in there pretty well, but it is not a ginormous pocket to be storing too many things in my opinion. I absolutely love that this has the removable strap. This makes it so easy to store the bag and not feel like you're going to be putting stress on your hardware. The strap does not have the vachetta on it, so I know a lot of people like to do that strap with some other bags and might even seek out just the strap to use for their other bags. But like I said, it's really nice to be able to take that off. It has the little detail on the side of the vachetta, so it does have a little bit. But I like, when I store my bag, I like to take the strap off, put it in the desk bag, and kind of let these little D-rings rest just right there. I know there's some controversy on if you want your D-rings to sit on the leather or not, but I would rather it sit on there and not have the stress of the handle pulling on it. So that's what I do. But anyway, you kind of have this accordion look on the sides, which is really pretty. This bag has a lot of feminine detail to it, and I really do enjoy it. At first, I did think this was going to be a little bit hard to carry because of the front buckle. I've had a few bags with the buckle, and this one surprisingly was not challenging to get into. So I've had some in the past that they feel like they gape open or your stuff's gonna spill out if you use a buckle and as soon as you open it. But this one, when I'm carrying it crossbody and you unbuckle it, as you can tell, it doesn't just spill out. So that is a really big plus in my opinion that I was not expecting from this bag. So you do kind of have to just pull it open once you do that, but it is a lot better in my opinion than having your stuff just feel like it's gonna spill out. So that is awesome. I do love the handle carry on the top. I try not to use it because I don't want to deform the top of the bag or put stress on it. Just a personal opinion because I want to be really careful with it, but I do absolutely love the carry. I've grabbed it a couple times. It does make it really easy to be able to access the bag if you can have over the shoulder or crossbody option and the hand carry. So that is really great. But let's go ahead and check out the inside of the bag. All right, so inside the bag, there are your two main compartments right here. with the top of the bag, the two main compartments right here. And then you have this little back compartment, which I absolutely love. So the back compartment, I've put maybe some change if I wanted it in there. Right now I have my cell phone in there. What else do I have? Nothing else in there. So I put my keys and my cell phone most of the time if I want to toss it in there. And know exactly where it is. But right now that is where I had my phone. up front. In the next pouch, so this one up, the middle one, I have the Louis Vuitton envelope card holder. I was trying to think of the name. Envelope card holder. And this, I just started putting, I'm dropping hair ties out of it now, but I just started putting like hair ties, a couple of like rewards cards, punch cards for my oil change, insurance cards, all that stuff I put in here because I'm not going to be using that on a daily basis. And I found that if I put that on my wallet, it kind of just clutters it up and takes up too much space. So I have that envelope card holder in there. Next, I have my daughter's mini pochette. She absolutely loves this purse. It's in mine because she carries it, and then if she's not wanting to carry it or she needs it to be hands-free for a minute, then I do put that in there as well. And that fits really, really well. I've used this in the past for myself for chapstick, lip gloss, extra scrunchies, you name it, but more personal care items in the mini pochette. I absolutely love it. She's adopted this one and she just is a huge fan. So that does fit in the bag really, really well if you want to use it for multiple things. And I have used that in the past for a wallet. I think I've shared that as well. But next, I'm dropping them, they're slipping. I have so this is the Louis Vuitton Epi Leather, don't want to drop it, Louis Vuitton Epi Leather envelope card holder. So this is about the same as the other one, except this one has a little clip. So the other one does not have a button on it. Let's see if I can show you guys the difference here. They're very, very similar. However, let's see. The one has the clip and the size is a little different because it's rounded at the top. You do have a little bit different space, but you have the double card slots. So that is really, really handy. You can use the top if you wanted to, but this one opens a little different, I guess. I don't know, because the canvas and the leather, so this one's a little bit more flexible. Has the same front pocket. This one has the off mosquito wipes, Band-Aids, a little bit of change, some more hair ties, but this one clips shut. So we can put some of those little things in there, like the change and whatnot, and it holds it a little bit better. But I just love this. It's such a little cutie. One of my go-tos. All right, so next we have a pack of gum. Oh, if you guys stay tuned to the end, I will go ahead and show you how I pack this in the bag so you can get a better view of what it looks like and how it fits in the bag and how I kind of set them in and organize it a little bit more. I do want to note, I know some people have asked about the organizers, and personally with how I lay it out, I find no need for them. I don't have to deal with any kind of mess in my bag because I like to put my items in other items and SLGs before I put them in my purses. So I don't have to worry about that. I wouldn't recommend it for the Pochette Metis to have an organizer because it's already into the sections, the three main sections of the bag. I kind of feel like that's its own organizer in itself, but I think if you added one, it would just take up a ton of space that you don't need to take up. So personally, I would pass on that. So anyway, let's get back to in the bag. Some sunnies, my go-to ones I talked to you guys about that I just kind of toss and go. My key holder, which apparently some keys escaped here. Let's see. There we go. This one is monogrammed. So I put my keys inside. This one has the TA for my husband and I for our initials on there. So that one's a pretty special one to me, and that's why it's one of my go-to ones. I also have the vintage little wallet I've been enjoying. This one, like I've showed you guys, it has a little buckle. It's been pretty used, but I did take out, like I said, some of those other cards and I have more space for cash or just so I'm not stressing out the wallet. So I really do like that as well. So anyways, all those items out, let's go ahead and I'll share with you inside the bag a little bit more, those main compartments. So I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the downside of the bag. So honestly, I've been using this bag, like I said, for about 8 months or so, and I absolutely love it. I did not think I would like it as much as I did using it. I really, like I said, I thought it would be a struggle with the clip. I thought the size would be a little bit too small. I was honestly thinking it would be heavier because of the interior lining and the microfiber suede. I just thought it would be heavy, clunky, hard to use little bag, and it's not. It is not at all. I've really enjoyed this bag, but the one thing that really bugs me, and it's not a defect, it's not my bag being defective, it's just the style of the bag, which is how it sits. I've noticed, and this is totally a aesthetic more thing with the bag, with visually. The bag sits with how it's made, so when you open it, you see where all the leather is connected inside. And then on the outside, with how the strap goes on the outside, you get this little indentation. So in pictures or sitting, you know, with the right lighting, you can see a little bit better, but it just can dip down a little bit, especially if it's not full enough. If you have it full all the way, then you don't tend to have that problem as much. It just tends to fall that way. And I know a lot of people have had this issue. I know it doesn't happen all the time, but it just tends to happen with wear and tear. So I would completely note, watch out for that. If it bugs you, then it might not be the bag for you, but I find this bag is a really, really good size for so many different lifestyles. I can still toss a diaper in for the kiddos if I need to. It is not heavy. It is not clunky at all. It fits perfectly. It's easy to carry. And if you want to switch out the straps, you can. The other thing I was really nervous about was the cracking or glazing. And I've had this one and I haven't had any issues with it at all. The glazing looks really, really good. There's no cracking along the edges. When I got it, I was kind of keeping an eye out for cracking, you know, where it creases. So there and here, and so far nothing. And this one, if you get it while there's still date codes in them and not the newer chips inside, then it would be, you have it out here on the bag. Let's see if I can show you guys. It's a little tricky, but would be in here. Can you see it? Oh, I don't think so. Okay, so it's inside the bag along the side. The other thing that you can look for too, and if you have them, if you're buying on the pre-love market and you're getting authenticated and it does have the date code, the other thing that you're gonna send them is the heat stamp, which is in this back pocket. And then there is the maiden tag, which is, we're gonna have to spin this all the way around. The maiden tag, if we can get a picture of it, right there. There we go. So those are the things, if you're sending it in and you're looking to have one and you're getting authenticated, you'll send them pictures of those, or they'll probably ask for them. So that's some of my thoughts on the bag. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have used the Louis Vuitton Pochette Metis, and if so, which ones. I am personally really excited to try out the empreinte leather one. Let me know if you've used that and your thoughts on that compared to the monogram maybe. I'm kind of wondering if it has the same kind of feel and easy to use, or you know, if it feels just a little bit too risky, like it would rub or get color transfer or, you know, whatnot. So maybe one of these times we'll try it out, but let me know in the comments below if you've used it, and let's go ahead and dive into the what's in my bag and how I organize it